Hey guys, it's Colin and welcome back to our Scratch class. So today we are going to be making a game that you all are probably very familiar with. Yes, it is Mario Kart. So let's just look at this game for a second. So this is a 2-player game. I'm just like using both players, but yeah, as you can see, just Mario Kart. Now, it might look a little complicated at first, but this is actually pretty easy, okay? So let's just get right into it. So first of all, create a new Scratch project, but before you do anything, so open up a new tab and go to this link. I'll have it up on the screen, imgur.com/a/npwusrr, I think. Yes, here we go. So this is where I've uploaded all of our sprites. Let's just take a look back here for a second. You see our track and our Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I've just uploaded all of this here. So what do you want to do? Scroll all the way down, and then you will have this thing right here, and then there's a download post. Click that and it'll download everything into a zip file, and just unzip that. I've actually already downloaded them, so I'm not going to do it, but now just go back to your Scratch project once you've done that, and then we don't need this cat right here, so just kill him off or delete him. And first let's upload our backdrop. So down in this bottom left corner there's an upload backdrop from file button right next to the paintbrush. Just click on that and then find track or whatever it's called and upload it. Okay, so now that we have our track, let's create our first player. Now we're not actually gonna use our Mario Kart sprites yet, but basically what we want to do, we're gonna create like just like a red dot thingy. It's gonna be controlling all of this stuff, and then our Mario is just gonna follow it. So you'll see, just click on the paintbrush to create a new sprite, convert to vector mode, go to your ellipse tool, make sure it's a solid ellipse, and then draw a nice decently small red ellipse, and then center it, and then rename it to player 1. Okay, so as I said, this guy is gonna be like, when you're pressing A or D to control it, the red guy, this red dude, he's gonna be controlled, okay? But so first, now we want to go to events. So first, what we want to do, we're gonna try to get this guy to the first bracket right here, okay? So we go to events, and then when this green flag is clicked, go to motion, and then check out a go to XY. And personally, I use 192 and -27. However, you can experiment with those values. So let's just try this. Click the green flag. Yeah, it's on the first bracket. That's good enough. So now we want this. So in our game, you're gonna be slowed down if you like hit the sand or like another player or something. So since our red dot is tracking everything, this is way too big. It's gonna be like hitting stuff left and right. So what we want to do is shrink it. So let's go to looks, and then set size to 100%, change it to 20%. We want it to be tiny. Okay, so let's just look at this. Yeah, it's tiny. However, we can still see it. Making it tiny is only so it doesn't like bump into everything every single second. So let's just make it invisible. Now you might think to use the hide block, but hiding it is like, it can't interact with anything. We still need it to be able to interact. So what we're actually gonna do is use something called a ghost effect. So first what we want to do is take the set color effect to 0, drag it out, and then in the drop down menu, change it to ghost effect and do 100. Okay, so ghost is like changing how opaque it is, and 0 to 100, I think, the higher the number it is, the more opaque it's going to be. So yeah, I'm not gonna click it, but yes, this is just gonna make it invisible and stuff. And last but not least, we must take out a point in direction 90 block and set it to 0. So now when we do a move block, it's gonna move up instead of to the right. Okay, so now it's just all ready for our starting place. Let's make it so it can move. We can control it and make it move along the track. So let's go to data and click make a variable, and then name it speed, and make it for the sprite only. Click OK, and drag out a set speed to 0 block, and uncheck speed. So speed is gonna be up to 4, okay, and then its speed is it just controls what speed it is. So let's go to control and then take out a forever loop and an if statement. Put the if statement inside the forever loop, and I'll go to operators. Take out a less than, put it inside the if block, and then for the second value, fill in 4. For the first value, you want to go back to data and put in a speed variable. So if speed is less than 4, then you want to take out a change block, change speed by 0.2. Okay? So this is just going to be if we're not going our max speed already, increase. So now we want to go to motion and then move 10 steps, go back to data, and then move speed steps. Okay, and then now if you just do this, it's going to be moving and increasing speed way too fast. So let's go to control, take out a wait 1 seconds block, put it under everything, and put 0.1 seconds. Okay, so now it's going to be going forward, but we can't turn it. So let's go to events and then take out 2 of the when space keys pressed blocks. Now, for player 1, you're going to be using A and D to control it, okay? So in the drop-down menu, select one as A and the other one as D. So A is going to be turning it left. So let's go to motion, and then, yes, A is turning it left, so take out a turn left 15 degrees, change it to 6 degrees, and then for D, change it to turn right 6 degrees, okay? So now if we want to test this out, we can't just click this start button right now, because remember we have this ghost effect, so we can't see it. So if you want to test it out, remove the ghost effect for now, and you can just click the green flag, and yes, it looks like it works. Okay, pretty good. So let's just put our ghost effect right back in, but now we only have just a red dot moving around. So this is where our sprites, our Mario sprites, are going to come in handy. So click this paint new sprite button, and now do upload costume from file, and then now we're only going to use Mario right now. So click Mario, hold shift, and then click Mario 12, okay, and just open all of them. Now just remove this first, what the heck, remove this first costume. But you may notice that your Marios are all out of order, so we gotta fix that. So let's we actually don't want Mario 1 in front, because Mario 1 is facing forward. So we're gonna do Mario 2 through 12, and then 1 is gonna be last. So yes, I found Mario 2, bring that up in front. 2, 3, 4, Mario 5. Yes, Mario 6, I think it's down here, it is. Come on. Mario 6. Where's Mario 7? Mario 7. Mario 8. Oh no. Mario 8. Mario 9 already in place. Mario 10, 11, 12, and 1. Okay. So now now we need to center this. So I always just convert to vector mode because like the tools are just better in vector mode. Zoom it a little so you can see, and then take your center tool. And we don't actually want to center it in the middle of the sprite. We want to center it down here. Okay, so it's in the bottom of the sprite, except it's still in the middle, so like that. And then let's go to Mario 3, convert to vector, and we center this one too. Same thing, bottom, middle. So just do that. Do that for all of your sprites. I will be right back once I finish. Okay, now I've got all my Marios centered. However, they're only spinning in a half circle. So we can fix that, but by duplicating them and then flipping them. So we need to duplicate Mario's 2 through 12, but just leave Mario 1 alone. Actually, I think it's just 12. Yeah, it's 2 through 12. So just go through this list. Duplicate Mario 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, so just go through all of your duplicates and then hit this flip left right button. It's like two left from the center button. So just flip, 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 and flip. Okay, so now there should all be centered. So to test your rotating animation, go to events, take out a when this green flag is clicked, control, forever, take out a forever loop and a wait 1 second block, change it to 0.1 seconds, and then go to looks and then do next costume, okay? And then also don't forget switch back to the first costume. And then what we also want to do, this might be a little small, so go to set size, take out a set size of 100, put it above the forever loop, do set size of 1000. Oh no. Okay, let's just click these. Yeah, my rotating animation looks good enough, okay? So as long as yours looks passable, it's all good. So just delete this script. Now we want to make this follow our player one. So it's pretty simple. Let's go to events and then take out a when this green flag is clicked. Go to looks and do set size to, well, right now it's 1000, but set it, change it to set size to 50%. And now do control, take out a forever loop and do motion. Oh, actually first, yeah, when you're in motion, take out a point in direction 90, put it above the forever loop, and then do point in direction 0. And now inside the forever loop, want to do go to mouse pointer, change it to go to player 1, okay? But right now it's just only gonna be like, it's only gonna have one costume. Our rotating and stuff, all this rotating will be useless. So the way to fix that, since there are 22 costumes, we can divide. So there's 360 degrees for a full rotation, right? So we divide that up between each costume, and then, so since each costume will have its own like domain, we will use that. Okay, so go to looks and then do switch costume to Mario whatever, put it on inside the forever loop, and go to operators, take out a plus block and a division block. Put the division block inside the first plus slot. And then in the second plus slot, put 1. And in this slot, we're going to do 360 over 21. So 17.1428, and just round that to 6, okay? So in this slot, put 17.14286. And then in motion, go back to motion and then put direction. Alright. So now go to events. And then take out 2 when space key is pressed. And then we're basically going to be doing the same thing as what we did with player 1. Change one to A and the other to D. And go to motion. And if you A is turning left, so turn left 16 degrees. And then D is turn right 6 degrees. And now last thing, we don't actually want our thing to be like spinning around in a circle when we're pressing A. So to fix that, we click this I button, and then in rotation style, click the dot. So there's actually like no rotation. So let's try this out. Go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now we have a proper Mario. We have a proper one-player game. However, we can still run around in the middle of the field and stuff. And we don't have 2 players. So next week, we will fix all of that. But for now, we're done. So remember, just subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.